have got to win. That was such a big break. I'm sure Norm was getting ready to pack up his stuff and leave.
He may throw nothing but strikes now.
Well, he's got to be confident, and he's got to feel lucky. And that's a hard combination to beat right now.
Especially when you got talent to go with it.
Yeah, we all know he has that. Walter Ray Williams, 37 years old, 16 years a pro, and the best bowler out here the last 5 years, without a doubt.
Come on, baby. That's not quite what I want.
Well, what we want is the scores, and ESPN always provides them at 28 and 56 past the hour. As Walter Ray now shoots 10-pin cross lane. No troubles. He rumbles it down there.
All right, as we look at Walter Ray's style, very distinctive. Five-step approach, pushes the ball away in his second step. A pretty high backswing, a little past shoulder high, and just really, really cuts it loose. Never makes a tentative shot. I think that's his greatest asset.
Come on, carry it.
And he talks to that ball, and I think it listens to him.
It seems to listen to him. I don't know.
He never listened to me. I don't know about you.
It listened a little bit last week.
A little bit last week. It certainly did. Well, it had something to do with the thrower, too, I thought.
Norm Duke for a double.
I asked Norm Duke if the distraction of a new baby and new home, business activities had distracted him.
Yes, they certainly have been a distraction, but things are slowing down a little bit. I've been able to dedicate some time to my bowling game and really concentrate hard at it. And I'm going to try to make a run at Walter Ray. He's really doing good, and I want to match some of the things that he's done in the past.
Well, he gets his first opportunity right here as he challenges Walter Ray. Oh, my goodness.
It looks like our friend Mr. Duke has found something. Just those three shots have been 10 in the pit, 10 in the pit, 10 in the pit.
Just perfect. And Walter knows that people just seem to bowl well against him.
Well, when you're bowling against the best, it rises you to a new level. Walter needs this for the double.
Paige is lovely wife, Paige Pennington, approves of that.
She's seen Walter throw a lot of strikes. Walter best be getting this one in the fourth also.
Down by 10, but... What did he say there?
He said he thought he went a little too...
Looking at fine a while ago.
I believe Walter thinks the lanes are starting to carry down the oil a little bit. He said the ball was hooking up fine a while ago. So maybe he's moving further to the right.
Come on, carry it. Yeah.
That's the hit that Walter Ray didn't carry 5 years ago.
We can't give him any more advantage, I'll tell you.
Oh, boy, that is sweet. Just tickles that little 10-pin over.
Two very confident players here. This is a treat to watch these guys.
Well, they're in my mind, the two best bowlers, you know, of this decade.
Boy, that made a snap in a hurry. Just a hair soft?
Just a little bit. Yeah, he was a little soft with that shot. I think he knows it. I think Norm feels like he found something. Now, you can see his ball going out, to about the 5 board. Now, it starts making that move, and he was lucky again. Only leaving the 7-pin. He's got to feel pretty good about that delivery.
TV Tour. The top men's tennis players in the world will be competing as ESPN and ESPN2 brings you the Mercedes Super 9 Eurocard Open starting Thursday and running through Sunday. Catch all the action as Andre Agassi, Michael Chang, and Thomas Muster try to capture the title in the 8th Mercedes Super 9 tournament of the year. Norm Duke right back in the pocket. This is Mike Durbin, along with Marshall Holman. We're at Marcel's Olympic Bowl in Rochester, New York for the championship round finals of the Rochester Open. In our opening match, Norm Duke defeated Ernie Schlegel 208 to 202, and he leads by 1 pin in this match in the 5th frame. Doesn't lead anymore,
About
though.
6 seconds
No,
to
he's got
4.
it going right now, and that's the shot he wanted. He threw that ball, he watched that ball roll in the pins, and he said, that's it. Walter Ray is a precise player. I mean, he likes getting those off hits, but he wants, watch this ball, he wants the ball high flush in the pocket. And that's exactly where it is. That's the way he likes to see the ball roll.
I was talking to him earlier today, and we were talking about how long he's going to stay on tour and everything. He says, well, you know, I throw the ball straight, but I put everything into it every shot.
Yeah, he doesn't hold back. As I said earlier, that's one of his great assets. He just cuts it loose.
Come on, baby.
Oh, shucks.
Oh, shucks is right. I think possibly that ball was down a little bit early onto the lane, and when it got down to the pins, it had pretty much run out of energy.
Well, that 10-pin is a way of telling you what happened with your hand release, doesn't it?
There's absolutely no doubt. Uh-oh.
Oh, it hangs on. Walter Ray Williams Jr. leads by 10 pins halfway through this match. But we know Norm Duke can strike and come back. Will he? We'll find out right after these messages.
Well, with my check.
Repair work on these balls. Is the clock running now, Marshall, or is it...
No, it's not, Mike. If you tell the tournament director that you're going to be using tape to change the size of your thumb hole, the clock is not on. The clock is now on now, and he has 13 seconds to get the shot away. No problem. This is the lane he came in high on the last frame.
Oh, the solid 10. And that was to even the match. So he's going to stay behind by 10, even with a spare conversion.
Another very good delivery. I think that shot actually surprised him. We'll watch this ball go right in the 1-3 pocket flush. Watch the 6-pin just dances right around it.
Well, that ball finished almost dead flush over the 9-pin. At the 10-pin.
No trouble.
Well, the only one with an open so far is Ernie Schlegel, and he had 2.
Both on the right-hand lane.
And one high and one light.
Yeah, he got a little bit trapped towards the end of that game. I don't think he was as decisive as he needed to be. And it cost him, and that's why we're watching Norm Duke bowling against Walter Ray Williams Jr.
It's too bad, because he had a winning shot, I thought, too.
Hey, he looked good.
7th frame action, trailing by 10 on lane 33. Oh, gets the light scrambler.
A little more speed on that delivery. And that's why the ball came in just a little bit light. But with these balls, that light hit, I want to hit light. That's a higher percentage carry than sometimes hitting flush.
You did hit light several times last week. That's a high percentage hit, too, though. I always kind of like those.
Yeah, when you get your ball to go right between the 8 and the 9.
You don't leave either one of them up.
Right. Here we see Walter Ray Williams at his best, just really being aggressive. Watch this ball right between the 8 and the 9. Everything's gone.
Boy, that was perfect. Leading by 10, 8th frame, can increase it to 20. Who's going to blink in this match?
Come on, carry, baby, come on.
Oh.
Well, they're bowling pretty much the same game.
It's just going to come down who carries at the end, because they're both just stuffing every shot.
It seemed like during the practice, the carry was a little bit better, but once the lights come on and we get to the real action, maybe a little bit of a squeeze up there.
That's a little better.
Yep.
Walter Ray always talking, that's a little better.
Well, he likes the way he made that 10-pin. The last time he barely just tickled it over, so he's pleased with that.
Not pleased that he left it.
Not at all.
This is to even the match. We're in the 8th frame. Duke trailing by 10.
Look at those eyes.
Has to hurry.
In the out.
The weak 10 followed on the solid 10.
Oh, it's a look of disbelief for Norm. I mean, he throws that ball, and he's saying to himself, what do I have to do to strike on 34? That was a good shot. You'll see his delivery again. The ball goes actually a lot wider, about to the 3 board. Now it's trucking back, and the 10-pin, he thinks he's got it. He's ready to give it the fist. All right. Oh, no.
And the conversion. So we head to the 9th frame. Still a 10-pin differential between these two players. And as the scoreboard shows us, Walter Ray has it. So often on the PBA Tour, it comes down to who can perform in the 9th and 10th frame.
Well, that's certainly true. And I I would be surprised if we see anything except some type of a tap in the next couple of frames. They're both zoned in pretty good. They know where the pocket is. They know what it takes to get there. This has been Norm's good lane.
Oh.
Wow. A solid 9-pin. Says, thank you very much.
Well, we'll watch this ball. It's actually going to be a little bit inside his target. Now it's high, but it stopped. And it just hooks just by the 9-pin.
And as he came back, the shoulder slumped. The body English said, no, please, not now.
Oh, yeah. That hurts. He threw a great shot, but that's another one of the penalties you pay for this new kind of equipment. Oh.
11 pins the difference now, and the fate of this match is in Walter Ray's hands.
Well, Walter can certainly shut Norm Duke out with just a couple of strikes. Norm Duke can shoot a possible 228, and Walter Ray can shoot a possible 249.
Well, that gets the count back even. So it's still a 10-pin match.
Another good-looking shot.
Did you hear that? Stubborn pins down there, he said.
Well, they are. Watch this. Watch this ball hits half pocket, deflects a little bit, and the 6-pin never tries to jump out of the gutter to knock the 10 out.
All right, he says. Get this one.
He can still shut Norm out. He needs 2 strikes in the 10th. If he strikes the first ball and then spares, we could have a tie.
Norm Duke's still playing with some tape on his grip that he's going to put back into the thumb.
Well, he was mentioned to me earlier in the locker room that the ball was a little bit too big. The thumb was a little big.
It has to hurry. And it does.
Well, right now, all Norm Duke can do is hope that Walter doesn't strike here. It leaves him a chance.
Walter Ray, very good at closing out matches.
Well, absolutely. You know, in talking with David Husted, he was telling me a few weeks ago that if he's bowling against Walter Ray, he wants to close him out before the 9th frame. He wants it over. He doesn't want to give Walter any kind of chance because he's that tough.
Everybody knows it.
Carry it. Yes.
Well, there's your winner right there. And all Norm can do is think about what might have been if he just could have carried a few more strikes.
Well, he got his opportunity. He wanted to bowl the best. He wanted to bowl Walter Ray, and Walter Ray this time came out on top.
And Walter needs 1 pin to win. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's the winner.
That's a pretty secure limb there that you're resting on. Oh, it says. Oh, that's 4, 5, 8 strikes for Walter Ray Williams Jr. 238. Norm Duke is going to take a $4,000 check home with him.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's a I'm locked out type shot.
Yeah, that shot is inconsequential at this point. Norm is smiling. He knows he's bowling well again. I'm sure we'll see him soon.
That many?
Norm Duke just finishing out the 4, 6, 7, 10. At the 2 on the right. 8 out. He finishes
Good
with
match,
202. Walter Ray is our winner in match number 2. When we come